This is JikkySef. We're going to play another match with a Llambro here, or I like to call Llambra. Check him out. Multicolored and ready for action. That's an old school emote right there. I like that one too. That's from season 2, I believe. Alright, where are we going to go first here? Let's check out our quests. Anything popping up here? Survive storm phases, shield potions, sniper rifles. All pretty easy stuff. I've decided we're going to go get the Predator. I want to use his cloaking device. We're also going to try and get 2 bosses in this match. I don't think it's going to happen though. The storm's going to prevent me from doing that. However, we're still going to go to Stealthy Stronghold. I got the Thor's Bifrost. Goes good with the llama bro. It's always interesting when you get a new skin, but it doesn't come with everything, so you gotta kind of pair up a glider, a contrail, a loading screen, and some other stuff. I chose the translucent Victory Royale umbrella. I think that was from season 9. Correct me if I'm wrong. Could have been season 10. I love the Victory Royale umbrellas. Alright, got some good stuff here. Predators usually nearby. Do a little harvesting. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning here. Just drinking coffee. I've been buying Javalia. I usually get the house blend, but I switched it up, and I'm working with the Colombian. Colombia makes a great coffee. Alright, we'll go for a little bit more loot before we engage the Predator. I still gotta rewatch those movies. I was thinking of trading in my Netflix and Hulu for HBO Max. What do you guys think? I always do the free trials of CBS All Access just to watch the Star Trek and the Twilight Zone, which they don't have new episodes. I think that's their best show going. Blue Blood's cool too, but Star Trek Discovery was kind of a dud for me. I thought it would be better too, because they had Michelle Yeoh, who I think is awesome. I remember first seeing her in Wing Chun a million years ago. Her and Donnie Yen. What a great movie that is. And then of course there's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That movie was fantastic. And she's been in a lot of good movies. She's an amazing martial artist. Her action scenes on Star Trek were pretty incredible. But aside from that, I thought the show kind of dragged. I really liked the Book character. I think that's a cool character. Strong male lead. But I find myself playing with my phone a lot when I watch that. Picard was kind of neat, just because you saw all the old characters come back. But it felt a little bit like an episode of Grey's Anatomy. They had everyone hook up with everyone. It was like Grey's Anatomy in space. Here's a funny story about Grey's Anatomy. My old landlord used to work for Paramount, and I would always get notes from her on scripts for Grey's Anatomy. I always thought that was the funniest thing. They were the actual scripts that they were using for the TV show. I love hospital-based shows, but man, that one was a little bit brutal. We watched that years ago. I'm glad I don't have to watch that anymore. I'm the only one that watches TV anymore in my house. My wife and daughter just play video games. And Kyle sometimes will watch something with me. We watched Sonic the Hedgehog the other night with Jim Carrey. Boy, was that funny. It was a lot better than I was expecting. I think I talked about this yesterday. But I remember when I first got the Sega Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog came with it. That was a pretty fun game. We used to have all the old consoles. Atari. We're talking about the first one. ColecoVision, Activision, Intellivision. the Commodore 64. We had a bunch of boys in the house, so my dad thought that was cheap and easy entertainment for us. And he was correct. I remember all the pixelated games in the Atari. Oh, someone's shooting at me? Can't be having that now. I'm trying to get the Predator. No one ever comes here anymore, so I'm always surprised when someone's shooting at me. The snowy fish. Too funny. Yeah, I won't be going back up that ramp anytime soon. I'm just going in a backwards direction. Alright, looks like the ice blocks have worn off. Let's see if we can take this dude out. Come on now. Here, let me take down your ramp for you. Kaboom. Oh, looks like the Mandalorian has met his fate. Looks like this is going to be another Predator and Mandalorian match. I'm just kidding. That was a player. Oh, he dropped something sweet for me. The purple tactical shotgun, one of my favorites. The only thing better is a legendary version. Oh, look at that. I'm completing a quest. Nothing wrong with that. It's funny. That vest with the hood he's wearing, that reminds me of a vest I bought at the Gap way back in 2004, 2005. It was like neon green. Not sure why I bought it. It looked pretty neat at the time. I think I bought the orange one too. Yeah, so I had two vests. Oh, there he is. Came out of nowhere. Sometimes you just have to wait around for the Predator to strike. Sometimes you could hear him walking around. His very heavy footsteps. There we go, 10,000 XP. And I leveled up to 177. Alright, let's do this thing. I got the epic tactical shotgun now. You don't stand a chance. But as I was saying, I used to buy all my clothes from the Gap back in 2004, 2005. It's because of my ex. She liked the Gap. And they had one on Hollywood Boulevard right next to where I lived. I used to live on the far west end of Hollywood Boulevard, a street called Sycamore. I lived at the northern end of it, between Hollywood Boulevard and Franklin. And on Franklin was the Magic Castle, which is pretty awesome. One of the magicians used to live on the street. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, got a couple nice hits there. Oh, he can't get up the hill, he's stunned. This is perfect. Got him. Predator's cloaking device. Mine. And he always drops 2 swordfish. There's the battle bus emoticon. Got that as part of a special event. That's a pretty cool one. It's very unique. As I was saying, I used to live pretty near the Magic Castle. I lived there for about 4 years. That was back when I was in AM radio and we were touring all the time. I was paying rent on an apartment, but I was never there. Especially in 2002, 2003. We toured most of the year. We went out with some pretty cool bands. Weezer, Eve 6, Third Eye Blind, Rooney, Ben Queller. Did a one-off show with the Vines in Canada. That was pretty sweet. Did 2 shows with the Psychedelic Furs, one of my favorite bands of all time. By the way, the Psychedelic Furs, who are from the 1980s but still tour, they just put a record out last year. I highly recommend checking that out if you want to hear some great music. Psychedelic Furs is the name of the band, and you can get it everywhere. Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, all the usual online outlets. Speaking of music, what is your favorite band? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. I'm a child of the 80s, so a lot of my favorite stuff came from that era. I've gone through so many phases though. Heavy metal, classic rock, even went through an R&B phase. J-rock, J-pop. Alright, let's get back in this game here. We got the Predator's cloaking device. Now let's move on. No need to stay here, it's stealthy. Storms are coming. Although I will take this. I'll pass on the hand cannon. I keep making the mistake of thinking that I'm holding a pistol and I'm trying to fire multiple times. But because it's the hand cannon, it shoots more like a shotgun. You get one shot like every 3 seconds. So I'm gonna take a hard pass on that. Oh, there's Beef Boss. What's up, dude? Can I get a double bacon burger? I'm just kidding. Cool stuff in the item shop yesterday. And there's also a tournament that goes along with the new Icon series laser beam. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But right now I want to talk about the Rocket League tournament I was in last night. We got all the way to the finals and we actually won the first game. I think we won by a lot, like 6-2 or something. So I was thinking, oh, this is a sure thing. And then the second game, one of the players on the other team dropped off. So it was 3 versus 2. We had the advantage there. And we were winning. I think we were winning by 1 point. And then 5 seconds to the end of the game, the other team scored. And then somehow in overtime, they won the game. So it was tied up. And then the last game, we lost one of our players at the beginning of the game. So it was 2 versus 2. And the other team was ahead 2-0. But then our third player somehow reconnected. So we were back to our 3-2 advantage. And we caught up to them. And then we surpassed them to make it 3-2. And then 4 seconds before the game would have ended and we would have won the whole tournament, they scored a goal. And then in overtime, I had a very easy shot, but my bonehead teammate tried to take the same shot from behind me, knocking me out of position. And when that happened, the opposing team scored. That wouldn't have happened if I actually took the shot. Oh well, all's well that ends well. Alright, back in this game, got that guy. And I was on Mystique. Eventually, there we go. Got a headshot there. And there's only 10 players left. This is looking good for Llambro. Alright, so let's talk about this laser beam thing. Laser beam enters the Fortnite Icon series. I'm on Epic Games website right now on my phone. Alright mate, time to get fired up. The Icon series' latest creator is the True Blue Laser Beam. Laser Beam set will be available in the item shop starting Thursday, March 4th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, today is Tuesday, so that's 2 days from now. It also says, Laser Beam joins the Icon series ready to put in some work. Put on your tool belt, sunnies, and hard hat with the upcoming Laser Beam outfit. And if you're trying to beat the heat, switch to the breezier, relaxed beam style. So it looks like it comes with a variant. It's pretty cool. When you're ready for a break, take a meat pie from your cooler with the upcoming lunch break emote. Then get back at it swinging with the old mate sledgy pickaxe. Also, take your son to work with you with the baby gingy back bling. Have a seat and play the lunch break emote. That's pretty cool. And there's more. Like the laser beam outfit, the old mate sledgy pickaxe comes in 2 styles. Each is a different size. All the items in the laser beam set will be available individually or as part of the laser beam bundle. And it looks like there's even more. Unlock the Laser Beam bundle early with Laser and Fresh's Super Knockback. Joining us in celebrating Laser Beam's Icon Series entry is fellow creator Fresh. And it looks like on March 3rd, there's going to be a Super Knockback tournament. And guess what, kiddies? That's tomorrow. So, more on that later. In the meantime, let's get back to this match. I think we've covered enough of that topic. What's funny is I have no idea who Laserbeam is. I'm kind of new to Fortnite YouTubing. I only watch a few. I watch In the Littlewood, The Llama Sir, and Everyday Fortnite. I also like Tabber Hill. I've seen him blow up. I remember when he only had a few thousand subscribers. Now it's way up there. So props to you, my brother. Alright, I'm gonna get this loot drop, which goes against every better judgment. However, I traded up my assault rifle, which is awesome. Going for loot drops at the end of the game makes you an easy target, so it's not always the smartest thing to do. So what skin do you guys want to see me play as next? I do have another match from yesterday where I used the variant Chun-Li playing Score Royale, and I got a Victory Royale. So I was going to post that match for you guys. I wasn't sure if I was going to narrate it or just post it with no narration. Let me know what you guys think. Score Royale is kind of a draggy game. Not a lot of action. If you play it correctly, you're just running around collecting stuff. That's how we were able to win, because I was just collecting stuff the entire time. Coins, loot drops, chests, ammo boxes, fish, you name it, anything that gets you points. Eliminations also count as points. However, you might get eliminated yourself, and that's the end of the game for you. If you're actually trying to win Score Royale, my best advice is to land at a remote location that has tons of chests, ammo boxes, and produce boxes. You could also find coins in the middle of nowhere, so there's that. Alright, there's only 3 other players left in this game, and I have the house all to myself, I think. Unless if someone's hiding out in the attic. I would love to live on a farm. That'd be awesome. I grew up in Vernon, Connecticut, right next to Ellington, and there was a lot of farms there. We used to call it Smellington, for obvious reasons. In California, there is a town just north of Los Angeles, about 2.5 hours, called Coalinga, and there's tons of cows there grazing. You could smell it when you get near. They also have a really nice steak restaurant. I've never been there. It's kind of funny. All the cows up there and they have a steak restaurant. Go figure. Alright, this match is going to end on the farm. We're going to move to the Red Barn. There's a pet store in Los Angeles called the Red Barn Feed. I used to go there. There's one in Reseda. Alright, where are the other opponents? I haven't seen them quite yet. I don't want to get sniped running around, so I'm going to play it cool. Since I'm playing as Llambro, there's only one way to play, and that's cool. Alright, we're going to build some walls here. That way no one comes upstairs and surprises me. Got some great stuff here. We got the legendary assault rifle, the epic tactical shotgun, and the Predator's cloaking device. Looks like that barn's on fire. And that player's down for 10,000 XP. Thanks, Menace. Alright, there's only one player left. I have to locate them and then take them out. I definitely have the higher ground, so that's going to work to my advantage. Let's just see if we could find where they're at. Alright, I'm gonna get up on the rooftop and scout around. See if I could find them. And the storm's coming in too, so I gotta be careful there. You guys remember Frenzy Farm? You think it's gonna come back next season? I kinda miss it. They have Steel Farm and the Orchard. Although they had the Orchard last season. Alright, let's move over to the market. This little llama went to the market. Oh, there they are. And they have the Mandalorian's jetpack. Does that mean they also have the ambient rifle? My best guess is yes. So I better be careful not to get sniped. This is kind of a cool ending. You got the Predator's mythic weapon versus the Mandalorian's mythic weapon. Taking some shotgun blasts at this home slice. Alright, let's get up here. The storm's moving closer. This is it. Got him. Victory Royale number 2 for Llambro. No, there's no one here for the bro down. So we'll roll into a dancing emote. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I finished the match with a headshot apparently. That makes 2 for Llambro. Shall we go for 3? Or shall I use a different skin? Let me know in the comments if you want to see a different skin. And don't forget to support a creator, JikkySef. That's me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and may the Fortnite be with you.